All right, so we're back with another client success interview. This time we have a client update. So, Luke, would you mind introducing yourself one more time?
Sure, yeah. My name is Luke, and I've got two janitorial cleaning companies, one in Orange County and one in Las Vegas.
Awesome. And so, how long have you been working with us?
I've been with you guys, I believe, since around the turn of the year, so 6 or 7 months or so.
Yep. Okay. And how did you hear about us in the first place?
I believe it was a referral in an email. Someone that you emailed sent it to me and said you should try these guys. And then I looked at what
Oh,
you guys did, and it was different than anything I'd seen before. So when it comes to marketing, I try anything once. So I said, this is new. So I tried it.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, over the space of us working together, what are all the services that we're now providing you?
Yeah, so you guys do mass emailing with a lead list that you guys have generated yourselves, and you send that out. And that worked very well. And then you guys are also doing a lot of cold calling for us. That has also worked pretty well, better than any cold calling service I've had before. Some of them are pretty difficult to listen to and pretty uncomfortable.
Okay.
Whoever you have, it sounds a lot more like a real person who actually works for me. So I
Okay.
have a much higher success rate when I call them to actually schedule the appointment. They actually want to talk to me. They weren't just trying to get the other guy off the phone. So that's nice.
Right.
You pretty much completely remodeled our whole website at this point, and our SEO rankings have shot up onto the first page pretty much everywhere.
Okay.
Whereas before, I don't even know if we even ranked. Our website was so old and so bad. So that alone was helpful, and we have started to get some organic leads that way, which is always great. Anything kind of free like that. And when I get the little Google report, as to how many website interactions or people are clicking for directions and stuff, our phone calls, those go up kind of every month now.
Yep. Okay. And so, how has your experience been over these past few months, would you say?
It's been very positive. It's been great. The thing I guess I would say I like the most about you guys is your responsiveness and how
Okay.
easy it is to communicate with you. Because a lot of ad agencies are either way too big, and so you've got like a person, you like submit a ticket and you're like in the queue, or they're like in India.
Okay.
It just like is not the same, and you got to wait because it's like a 12-hour time difference and whatever else. So the ease of communication is great because you guys seem to have a small company feel and personality, but big company success rates, or better actually. I've gotten better success with you guys than I have the first 6 months with anyone else that I've
Awesome.
used.
Okay. And I guess so, how much would you say in monthly recurring revenues, slash annual recurring revenue, have you had in the last like 6 months?
Um, I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but I want to say it's a lot. It's more than
Y-
it was about as much as we could handle because generally we can only start about one customer a week.
Okay.
We had at least one customer a week for like 3 months straight. So it was a lot. We were having to buy vacuums and all sorts of equipment to keep up. Um, my manager was like, "Is this gonna keep going?" And I was like, "I hope so." So yeah, it's been good because it's not just about like one big account. I'd rather grow with a lot of smaller accounts and be diversified, and so that's been really helpful too. Because some agencies just like here's one giant big fish and they kind of stop trying with
Okay.
you again. But I like getting all sorts of sizes, so it's worked out really well.
Okay. And for your Vegas office, just kind of touching off something you said before, I believe you said that you guys were doing about 15,000 a month.
Yeah, we've pretty much doubled since January in Vegas. I
Mhm.
think we're at like 27,000 a month right now,
Okay.
which is obviously pretty small potatoes. I mean, our California company is like 200,000 a month.
Right.
But I mean, any growth is good growth, and
Mhm.
we've been growing I mean, if it took us from 2018 to January to get to 15,000, and we got 15 to 30 in 6 months, uh,
Yeah,
whatever I was doing before was not working.
that's
So
fair. Okay,
yeah,
cool. And I guess last question, one more time, would you still recommend other companies work with us?
yeah, absolutely. As long as they're not in Vegas, because
That's fair. That's what our last client said.
yeah, as long as I'm not competing against myself down the road. But yeah, no, you guys have been. The setup was very easy. Um, you're very laid back but efficient, which I appreciate.
You do.
Whenever something comes up, not a big deal. Don't worry about it. We'll get it done.
Okay.
And then you do. And when you have meetings and we schedule them, when we try to talk to you guys, you're there, you're on time, it works. So all that stuff is just very professional, but also not harder than it has to be.
Right.
And you're not weighing it down with like unnecessary hoopla. It's
Yeah.
just, we all know why we're here and we just get the job done and we leave, which is a great way to do business.
That's how it should be. Awesome.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to hop back on here, and
Sure.
we look forward to continuing to help you grow. So, to everybody watching on YouTube or wherever, we'll see you in the next one.